Hey, nice girls. How are we doing on this Girl Talk Tuesday? I am Jennifer Lane here, creator founder of Lane Media, where nice girls finish last. How are you doing today? I wanted to record a Girl Talk Tuesday before January 1st comes along. So thank you so much for joining. Let me know where you're tuning in from. How are you doing tonight? Say hello. Share this if you're friends with other women entrepreneurs so they can get this information. I always like to do a live when the New Year's rolls around. And I know you guys see all kinds of, let's set new goals and what are you going to achieve the next year and all that great stuff. But I want to tell you, it's really not about the goals. Okay. It is about the steps. And I'm going to talk about that. So hi, how are you? So let's get started. And if you guys are new to watching me, then let me just let you know that I am a no nonsense type of girl. I don't like that feel good, fluffy motivation or tactics or whatever that you see a lot online. I don't like it because even though it does make you feel really nice for a little while, it really leads you nowhere and you end up seeing no progress. Maybe your mood was great for like a day. I mean, I guess that's worth it, I guess, if you're always a downer. I don't know. But overall, it leads you to nowhere's land. So I always like to share with my audience, with my clients, actual strategies they can use in their business to see results. And even just not necessarily in business, but in their mindset, how to see results and how to look at things. So let's get started. Hey, Frankie, how are you? So let's go ahead and talk. And this is going to be a short live. I like to keep my lives short, as if you've watched any of them, they're usually 15, 20 minutes max, and that's going long. But this one's going to be pretty simple because as 2022 rolls around, and I know a lot of, well, let me back it up. The reason why I'm saying it's not about goals is because 80% of goals that people make, resolutions for the new year, never get accomplished. Okay. We know that by the end of January, most of the stuff that you so badly want to achieve out the window and you done forgot about it. Gym, one of them, like, come on. So it's not about setting these new goals and thinking about everything that you're hoping to accomplish the new year. It's about actually seeing change. And that's why I want to break down the importance of steps. So I don't care if you have a weight loss goal. I don't care if you have a business goal. I don't care if you have a parenting goal. I don't care a relationship goal. I don't care what it is. This is what you need to follow, in my personal experience, if you want to see positive change. And everyone that I speak to seems to overcomplicate when they set goals up. They look at it as, okay, I'm at point A, I want to get to point Z, and they have no way of getting there. It's just like, you know what? I want to lose 50 pounds. Okay, how? And then they start coming up with different ideas, and pretty soon what they're trying to do is flip their whole life upside down. It's not going to happen because we all are set in our ways. You've heard that before, being set in your ways. Or you can't teach an old dog new tricks, because it's kind of true. Like, you can teach him new tricks. Will he want to do them? Will he do them? Will he even care to do them or try them? No. People, we are the same way. So this is why stop trying to change, flip-flop your whole life in one step to get to an extreme, another extreme level. It's not going to happen. If you're barely pulling in $1,000 a month in your business, don't set a goal for $10,000 a month. Could you get there? Yes. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but what I'm saying is you're stretching yourself out too far with experience you don't have. Okay? Stretching yourself out too far with experience and habits you don't have. I can't means won't. I will not go to the gym 7 days a week if right now I can hardly go once. You really think if I drink pop every single day, do you really think I'm going to go to no pop the rest of 2022? No. Can you do it? Of course. course, you can do pretty much anything. Will you do it? No, and that's what I'm trying to trying to tell you. So let's talk about it. What do you need to do? Remember this. Remember this going into the new year, and remember this all of 2022. I want you to hear my voice in your head when you start thinking about your goals. Number one, small steps. Small steps. Small steps, sister. Think about that for a minute. Take what you want to accomplish, take that goal, and break it down into small steps. Ones that you can actually do. So the gym is like the easiest example to give. So right now, if you're struggling to go once a week and you think you're going to show up 5-7 times a week, yeah, okay. I'd like to see that. Why don't you just start going twice a week? Can you commit to something small twice a week? Can you just show up there for 30 minutes? Do workout for 30 minutes? You'd be surprised how much change you can make with just such a small step. If right now you are working on your business, your side hustle or whatever, an hour or two a day, every other day, mostly you're just posting on social media, posting cute things and quotes, but you're not really working on your business. Can you try to focus a good hour a day on your business? And I'm not talking about posting on social media and making sure you've got your IG post for the day. I'm talking about really working on the business. Small steps, small steps. If you are making $1,000 in your business right now and you want to get to $10,000 a month, can we just go to $1,200 consistently? $1,200, another $200. In 30 days, another $200. Could you do that? Small steps. I saw a meme that I really liked. I shared it on Instagram a while back, and it just said, and I'm going to mess it up and I'll find it, guys. I'll put it in the comments. But it said something like doing one push-up is better than none. You know, what was it? Reading one page is better than reading no pages. That kind of thing. It was exactly what I'm talking about, exactly what I believe in, small steps. If you want to read and you have not been reading, and I don't care what it is that you're trying to read, if it's motivational books, if it's business books, if it's just for fun, I don't care. But if you want to read and you just haven't been able to read because you get busy with the kids, you get busy with housework, you get busy working a job, you get busy with all this kind of stuff, I know, I'm there with you. Can you just read for 20 minutes a day? Maybe not even a day, maybe 3 days a week. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes goes by like that when you're scrolling Facebook. I'll tell you that. 20 minutes. You're not going to be like, every morning I'm waking up at 5 a.m. and I'm going to read for an hour. Why are you doing this to yourself? You're barely getting up at 6 and you're going to wake up at 5 to read it for an hour? Come on. Let's knock that idea. That's too extreme. And that brings me to another point. If you want to wake up earlier to get more things done, because you always feel like in a rush in the morning, you want to start with more peace. Maybe you want to spend some time meditating or reading your Bible or whatever it is that you are doing for the morning. Don't go from struggling to wake up at 7 a.m. to waking up at 4 a.m. all of a sudden. Small steps, because you're not going to do it. If you're struggling to wake up at 7, why don't you wake up at 6:30? I mean, it's 30 minutes. Small steps. Small steps. Small steps. I'm going to tell you this again because I don't want you to forget it. Number 2, consistent steps. Wow. They're small, so you should be able to do them. When I say about like cutting out pop, there's people that drink pop every single day. Sometimes they drink like 2 or 3. I don't know. If you drink 3 pops a day, small steps. 2 pops a day now. Just drop 1 off of there. Okay? That's all you got to do. When it's easier to do, you'll do it. If you're trying to eat healthier, How are you going to go from eating fast food and pizza and frozen meals and all this kind of stuff, chips? How are you going to go from that being your regular like routine of how you eat to all of a sudden just eating salad and drinking water every day? This is why people fail, because you can't do that. You don't want to do it. The urge is too strong to go back to your old ways where you're comfortable, where you like it, where it tastes better. So small steps, like cut out, maybe start just with smaller portions. Go ahead and eat your cheeseburger. Maybe eat one instead of two, or less fries. I mean, I don't know. Small steps, okay? Consistent steps. You'll be able to stay consistent if you actually break it down to small steps, because they're easier to do. And believe it or not, you're still making progress. A lot of progress. Number 3, change directions if needed. If you started out a certain way and now as you're on your journey and you're taking your steps and you find a better way that'll work out, you need to adjust the schedule, whatever the case may be, don't be afraid to change direction in the steps you're going. But still remember to keep them small and stay consistent. Number 4, take bigger steps. Now that you have broken down everything into small steps, you're staying consistent, you're changing directions if you need to, don't be afraid to now stretch a little bit more. If you are reading 20 minutes 3 times a week, maybe you can now push that to 30 minutes 3 times a week. Or maybe keep it at 20 minutes, but 4 days a week. Something small. If you are not used of setting out promotional emails or content in your emails to your list, for example, as a business owner, and you struggled to even do it once a month, start doing it just once a month. Maybe the first day of the month, maybe the last day of the month, maybe somewhere in the middle, the 15th, whatever. And then take a larger step. Now you're sending it out twice a month. Now you went from 3 pops a day to 1 finally. You keep stretching and taking those bigger steps in the direction that you want to go, but you're still ultimately keeping them small. So if you were doing 5 push-ups a day, and now you've been doing that for a month now, I think you could start doing 6, 7 a day. Stretching it to make bigger steps, but still keeping it small, because that's the only way you're going to stay consistent. Because my point is, it's habits. It's your habits that will keep you going. And when you push too far away from things that you're used to doing, when you're trying too hard to break out of those regular habits that you've created for yourself, it is much harder to stick with them. So I hope that sticks to your brain as 2022 comes along. Ladies, if you need help with your business, go to nicegirlsfinishlastinc.com or lanemediamarketing.com and set up a free business strategy call with me. Let's see what direction your business needs to go, what steps we need to take. And the last thing I will leave you with, never compare. Do not compare yourself to what you see other people doing online. Don't forget, and I know you've heard this a million times, people post their highlights. No one's posting all the ugly truth, okay? They're posting when they look fabulous. They're not posting when they look like trash. I mean, and if they do, hey, cool, good for them. They're posting their good days. They're not posting the days that they're sad and crying. All of those kind of things. They're posting the times that they made $1,000 in sales that month or that week or whatever. They're not posting the months where they made like $50 and they're depressed about it. Remember that. So comparing yourself is pointless, it's useless, and it's harmful to your progress. Stay small steps, because you'll be surprised how much further you get by doing that than trying to go this big leap that you're not accustomed to. And also, if you're not doing anything at all, right? So I hope you liked this. If you did, please share this. Please say hello in the comments. Give this a heart, and I appreciate you watching. I appreciate if you're watching the replay. Again, make sure to go to lanemediamarketing.com or nicegirlsfinishlastinc.com if you'd like to set up a free strategy call to discuss your business. Thank you so much for watching, ladies. I'll talk to you soon.